Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I'm not happy. Why? Because I have to take a break from work. I was working, so I'm taking that small break to explain you and clarify you one big situation. What is the potential risk of Juventus in that Suarez passport citizenship Italian exam affair? What is the risk of Juventus? Why am I doing that video? Because we have a Telegram group. Shout out to the people from the Telegram group. And they were asking me, Giuseppe, what is the problem with Juventus, with Suarez? Can you explain what is the potential risk? Because some anti-Juve supporters, our friends and people that we know, and especially also on social media, those people are starting again to troll us. They are trolling us. Juventus will go in Serie B, in second division, Serie B, Serie B, Serie B. They will go because they are cheating, is always the same with Juventus. And that's why I want to take those few minutes to explain. To explain that Juventus is not directly involved. They are not. And why am I saying this? It's quite simple. This morning the papers were reporting it, for sure they were jumping on that news to put Juventus in a real bad spotlight. But if you read and if you listen, they were writing Juventus is not under investigation. The only paper, for sure, was Corriere dello Sport, who said at the moment. At the moment what? Can you please tell me, at the moment what? And I will explain you with facts instead of at the moment. Because I told you, Juventus is not at risk. There were telephone interceptions, that's true, okay? With the lawyer that is working independently but also working for Juventus, and the University of Perugia, where in the interception we hear that they said, we will bring you more VIPs if Suarez succeed, and also he's earning 10 million a season, so he cannot fail. 10 million a season, we are not knowing at the moment what they were referring to at Juventus or at Barcelona. At Juventus is impossible because he's not playing for Juventus. So there are no accusations to Juventus at the moment, and not even to Suarez. There is no accusation. At the moment, the people that are under investigation are the people that work for the University of Perugia. Why? Because looks like Suarez had a really easy exam, 30 minutes instead of minimum 2 hours. Looks like his level is not at the level that he needs for having the B1 exam where he succeeded. So why? Why is that? And that's the investigation. But Juventus, what do we risk? Nothing. I will tell you, we have to separate two things. And that's important to understand, okay? We have to separate the sportive lawsuit and the penal process. Two things, okay? The sportive lawsuit is impossible that Juventus is involved. Why? Because Suarez is not a member of Juventus. Suarez never signed a contract with Juventus. He's not a player of Juventus. So if Juventus was involved as a club, making sure to speed up the process for his own player, to make sure that, that it was a fake test for his own player, Juventus could have risked things like second division, like they are saying on social media, minor points in the Serie A, or I don't know what, paying a lot of money, yes. But this is not the case because Suarez is not a member of Juventus, okay? Juventus, they took even back 3-4 days before that Italian exam. Why? Because we know on the papers and we saw it, Juventus went all in for Dzeko. At the end, Dzeko never arrived. We had Morata, but I think it's important to explain that. Now we have another thing, it's the penal process, and this is possible. Not for Juventus, because penal process is about an individual. So maybe there were people involved from Juventus. I will not tell names, but maybe one that represent the clubs or so ever, or that same lawyer can be, and they will pay the consequences because for sure asking those kind of things, and I'm not saying that it happened, but if This is really ridiculous, and they didn't have to do that. But Juventus as a club, they risk nothing. So chill, guys, chill. For sure, the media will jump on it. They will explain. They will do whatever they want. They will make that story even bigger. But they forget one thing. They forget one thing. In Calciopoli in 2006, there was no Agnelli anymore on top of Juventus, managing Juventus, being there and defend and represent us, because unfortunately they passed away. Now today we have Andrea Agnelli, president of Juventus, and he will never accept those kind of accusations. We are a company that has shareholders. It's a difficult moment financially, what they are trying to do and put on the first paper. It's not beneficial for the club Juventus, for the economy, but especially not for the supporter. That one again, they need to hear all those blamings. Blames from clubs and supporters from clubs that did a lot worse. Remember the Recoba story? He was playing for Inter with a fake passport. They never got any penalization. No, nothing. So pay attention. I want to reassure you, Juventus is not at risk. And if they try and if they make the story bigger, Juventus, represented by Andrea Agnelli, he will block everything quite fast. This was it for me. Guys, I hope I clarified a bit. I will now stop. I will continue to work because I have a lot of things to do. Thank you for following the channel. Please help me to grow, to pass that 7,000 subscribers. Put a like to the video. If you have other questions, please ask them. I will inform myself and I will try to answer you. Thank you. As always, Forza Juve.